Evening all, and welcome to episode 22 of Kerbalism. Now, last time out we finished up the space station, and I had the wonderful plan of trying to build a base on the moon, or Biomes. I still want to do that, but I feel we need a few more technologies. In particular, we need this one here, the corridor docking port. It allows you, using Kerbal attachment system, to link two places up together as if they were docked together. So rather than having to actually put down one module and then put another one down in exactly the right place, I can put them down next to each other and have the corridor stretch out between the two. So that's the idea. So to get that, we need to first unlock that one at 160 and then that one at 300. So I need 420-ish, 22 science. We have unlocked a lot of science experiments which we haven't done around Kerbin. There's all sorts of things to be had in the mountains and on the beaches and things, so I think I'm going to build a plane. I'm going to slap as much science on it as I can, and I'm going to send it round Kerbin and see what we can get. So, 3 attempts later, at 3 different science planes, I have discovered I am no good at landing them, and that's an issue. If I could get them down, I'd be able to do more science, because I could then take off again. So I'm going to have a quick look into the design of planes, because I've never really been very good at it, to be honest. Mind you, not really very good at anything in this, but hey, we're getting there. Yeah, I'm going to have a quick look at how planes are supposed to be designed, because I'm clearly getting something wrong, and I will be right back. And here we are. After a fair bit of searching online, I discovered a craft that looks very similar to this, and I basically copied it. I'm very sure. I think the original was called Little Jeb from the Kerbal X website, but I've copied it over. I didn't actually copy the file. I built it myself with a few variations on it. It did have parachutes on top, but yeah, overall this is quite good because it allows me to bring a scientist with me. So when I obviously use the Science Junior or the little pod that's underneath here, the goo, I can reset them. That is providing, of course, I can land the craft. So let's take it to the mountains over there and see what we can do. Okay, so I think I want to land down here somewhere. It looks not flat, but it looks smoother than everywhere else. I've set the engine into reverse thrust because that's gonna hopefully slow me down. I think the biggest issue I was having was I was coming in way too fast, and that's obviously going to cause everything to explode very, very quickly. This craft is pretty good. It's a little bit wiggly, but yeah, overall I like it. I think it's pretty good. Oh. Right, fire up that engine, slow us down as much as I can. Put the brakes on, flare up. Hold it. Hold it. Oh. Oh. Well, that was bumpy. But we're down. We are down. We have strange things around the trees. But we're here. Let's fly down the mountain a little bit. And yes, a landing. A successful landing. Now to collect the science. Collect all the science. Yes. Oh no, record data. There we go. Right. Now. I need to move Lisa into the back place. And I need to move Kancia to the front. And it would appear that I'm still allowed to use SAS even though Kancia's not a pilot. Guessing Lisa can fly the plane from back here. That's okay. That's good. Right. Of course, the drawback here is getting back in the plane after. If I was to lower that leg down. Retract. Whoa. We'll put our nose down. And you gotta get Kancia. And yep, that should be okay. Yeah, she can grab on there. Oh. Oh, I guess we have the mysterious screw already. Oh. Getting messages about something being out of power. I think this is probably dead. That's interesting. Don't need to reset that either. How strange. Temperature scan. Right. So, oh yes, our electric charge is dropping very quickly. I wonder if that's because of the SES. Yes, it is. Right, obviously the torque in here is doing something. Well, let's leave that for the moment. Let's transmit our data back, shall we? And we can't transmit the file for analysis in a laboratory. Right. So we don't need to send it back. We need to bring it back home, really. But first, there are many other places we can visit. Under the cloud layer here, we can go over the different locations. So let's go for another flight. If I can get out of here and see what we can see. And another perfectly successful landing on Kerbin's highlands. Did sort of drop out of the sky very quickly there, but well, it worked. We're here. Roll backwards down the hill a bit here. And I suppose do the same again. Drop the front wheel down and do our well, that was interesting. I guess something strange happened there. Can't do a material study for some reason. Not sure why. The materials keep. That was strange, but right. And a surface sample. Oh, take surface sample, and then you need to be resetting all the stuff. Just like that. Life of a scientist. Ooh, very strange as she gets back on there, but well, there we go. We're in, we're on. We'll bring our load back up again. And on to our next destination. And science here and now has stopped us because we're flying over the desert. Apparently, we need a crew report, and that must mean we need that stuff that's on the ground. So, cut the engine, reverse the thrust, drop the landing gear, and dive. Now, this is not the best way to do things by any stretch of the imagination, but well, when you need to lose height quickly, pointing straight down, it works. Make sure you always pull up in time. Flying a plane, I've never found that difficult in Kerbal Space Program. It takes a little bit of getting used to get the balance right, but that's fine. Landing is always an issue with me, unless it's completely flat and pretty much the runway at the KSC. I usually have problems. Having the wide landing gear on this is very useful. I think that's probably the reason this is quite easy to well, I say land. Really, I'm sort of bouncing it down pretty hard. So, is that still landing? Yeah, I think it counts as a landing. Not entirely sure where my shadow is. Oh dear, we're getting close to the ground, and that's quite high up there. Yeah, there's the shadow right below us. Oh, we're down again. Oh, and stop. Stop, stop, stop. Power sliding in the plane. There we are. Right. More science to be had. Click, 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 click. Very, very helpful. Science Here and Now, or X Science, or whatever it was called beforehand, was a really, really useful mod. I'm not sure why it didn't work with Kerbalism. I think it was something to do with the way it stores data in here. Rather than it storing it in each module, it would store it in places. So, yeah. But, right. So, now it's been updated. That's good. And again. And, out you get Cantia. And that's very interesting. Restore that. Climb up on the wing. Restore that. Get an EVA report. And get a surface sample. Okay, so where to next? I was flying over towards the deserts and didn't realise there was one there as well. I'm not really sure what other biomes there are. There's rivers here, I know they're a biome. And of course, there's the ice caps. There are probably 100 other ones that I'm missing. And I know this tells me what, when, where. EVA report while landed at water. Landed at Kerbin deserts. We've just done that one. Tundra, ice caps, northern ice shelf. Should we head north? That seems like a good idea. Let's head north. We've still got loads of fuel left in this plane. It's got absolute tons of fuel. So let's head north and see how far we can get. And here we are approaching a icy mountain. I'm not sure whether that's a different biome or not. I'm going to fly over it and find out. Currently the highlands. Slow down time and turn the plane that away. Much easier flying with 4 times speed because it takes a long time to get anywhere. Right, Kerbin's mountains. Nope, this looks like just the standard mountain range. The one over there, whether they count as anything, either them there, I guess. Nope, let's just continue heading north, and let's get to where it's a lot colder. We're approaching some much taller mountains here. I'm sure they'll just be considered a mountain range anyway, but I do need to check because I normally end up going into space and ignoring Kerbin itself. Actually, I get the science around the science centre, and that's about it. Do go to the poles because I know that's a different biome, but there are hundreds of biomes on Kerbin that you can get science from. So there's everything here. Look, all these things here. So, obviously that. Nope, sorry, that shows just a planet. But yes, there are lots upon lots of experiments that you can do, and yeah, really shouldn't ignore the world you're on. A bit like real life, really. We know more about the surface of the moon than we do about the deepest oceans, so strange. And we've just received a warning there saying we're crossing the radiation belt. Of course, the planet, I can't show the radiation belts in this view here, but they come out and go around, sort of a bit. They come out like that, go around, go back in again. So the North Pole and the South Pole, you are susceptible to solar radiation. I'm not, obviously you still got the atmosphere and everything to sort of protect you for it, so you're not going to go there and just spontaneously explode. But yeah, it's an interesting little thing. It's just how the Earth's magnetic core works, or in this one, obviously it's modelled on Earth. It's how Kerbin's magnetic core works. So now, if we come down, because we do need to ourselves down a bit, we should very soon cross over into the ice sheet. There we are, Northern Ice Shelf. It's very white, very, very white. Let's get a crew report. I can't actually tell where the ground is at all. It's just completely glaring white. I don't know what that's going to look like on the video, so I apologise if that's a bit much. Can't see my shadow in it. It should be over there somewhere. Don't want to come in nose first. That would be extremely bad for the front landing gear. Oh, I saw detail. There's detail down there. We are very close to the ground. I don't see a shadow anywhere. Oh, we're down. We've touched down on the ground. I can't tell. There's the shadow there. That is extremely bright. Wow. Okay, but we're down. That was really surprising. You could barely even see that ground there. That's right. So, click the magic buttons. Keep all the data. Zero study. Keep that one. Thank you. EVA report. A surface up. Oh, we've let go without bringing the landing gear down. That's okay. Restore that. Restore that. Come on, there we go. I don't think you can reach up and grab that. Nope. We can't tell the landing gear to land, so we're going to have to switch over. In fact, I'm going to tell Cancia to step away from the craft, because I don't particularly it deployed. Oh, she can't actually control the craft from back here. Right, so transfer Lisa into there. Drop the landing gear. Transfer Lisa back there, and then Cancia back in you go. Your weird acrobatics. Lift the landing gear back up, and there we are. All that hassle because I didn't put a ladder on here. Oh dear. Right, so we've got 7.83 gigabytes of data. Much of it could be transmitted back, but the easiest way is to just recover the vessel. However, we've still got a lot of fuel left, and I want to probably tempt fate completely here. See if I can get somewhere else. Don't think there's any other biomes around here that. I mean, we could fly over here somewhere and have a look. See. Let's go flying, and let's head towards the setting sun and see wherever the fates take us. Aha, we are apparently flying over the ice caps now. We've gained another crew report. So again, we're going to have to dive down. You can definitely see the ice caps are different to the ice shelf. They're lumpy. So yes, flying towards the sun, which is lost in the clouds, that was a good idea. Even if it was just on a whim. Come around. That's a very weird effect. The clouds are travelling faster than we are. Obviously the shadows bend and shape around things, so it makes us look like we're actually moving backwards or not. There I can see we're moving, but like that. Wow. That's very, very different. Anyway, we need to go down. Hopefully with these shadows on the floor I can figure out where the ground is before I smash into it. But I don't particularly want to do that. The sun is up there, so we should have a shadow of the craft over there somewhere, but that wasn't very reliable last time. I'm just going to try and float over the surface for a little bit. See, yes, I can see the ground here. I must say the visual enhancement mod is fantastic up here. It's very nice over mountain ranges and sorry. And obviously here it's beautiful. Where's that ground? Aha, there it is. Bonk. Whoa, and drift and stop. There we are. Another destination reached. Keep. And right, we'll drop the plane down now. Out you get. Same again. Restore that one. Restore that one. Get back in the plane before it slides away. Not really sure why that keeps popping up, that electric charge. Something must obviously happen when I get out the craft as a pilot. So, we've done the ice shelf, we've done the ice caps. I wasn't even aware they were there, to be honest with you. I thought the ice caps might have been at the South Pole, but we could continue flying down here to these ravines. Don't know if I've got the fuel for that, but let's give it a go. Let's head down to the rivers here and see what we can see. And we struck a tundra. Wow, this is a fantastic place for data. Let's see if we can land down on the tundra. Shouldn't be a problem, although it is a fair bit more hilly. I think I want to come about here and try and land on that spine there. The sun is setting, which is making, there's our shadow, but it's making life a little bit more difficult to see things. We'll go and chase the sun again in a minute. Oh, I'm landing uphill here. This is going to be interesting. This is where it all goes wrong. Oh, there we go. Oh, brake. Brake. And there we are. Right. Curse. Plunk. Now, I'm really hoping I will be able to get back on the craft, even with it sliding. Restore that. Jump up. Come on. No, with it moving, I can't actually jump up on the wing. So, we're going to go around. And not get dropped into by the wings. That's good. Now, grab that. And board. There we are. Success. Put the wheels back down. And let's continue on our journey down to the lakes and rivers and other bits and pieces. See what other goodies we can find. And there we have, up ahead, the rivers, the valleys, I think they're called. I'm gonna slow down. I'm gonna get lower as well, and fly down one possibly. I think. Kerbin shores. I could have sworn these was a new biome, but possibly not. No, by the looks of things, they were just purely Kerbin shores. Oh well, still quite nice to see. They are the sort of. I'm not actually sure what you'd call these. They're like well, they're rivers, but they're the only rivers on Kerbin. So yeah, I'm sure there's something special, but for the life of me, I cannot remember what they're called. So we've got to the point where we are down to 22 litres of fuel and running out fast. So I think I'm going to land this and label this a success. I've gone from crashing 3 planes in a row to successfully, well, pretty much navigating the globe. We've gone from here, all along here, all the way up to the poles and back down the other side. I could have probably flown around the entire planet with this one little craft. This is very, very well put together, well designed. As I said, based off of a craft in the Kerbal X website called the Little Jeb, if I remember correctly. I'll put a link to it in the description of the video so you can have a look at it. It did have a few different changes to what I've done here, but I copied it from there. I'm impressed. I'm very, very impressed with it. And there we are, back with 220 science gained. That's obviously, there is some more to be had out there to do with it. It's not going to be quite enough to get what I want. Sadly, no experience of them flying around. You only seem to get it for travelling out into space. So, lots of science gained and a lovely plane ride to go with it. We will need to gather some more in order to unlock what I want to build the base on the moon or Mimus, but that is going to have to wait until next time. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this episode, and I hope to see you again in the next one. Until then, as always, have fun.